So I want to do a video about how to apply Odie's wax. This table has already been finished with a whitewash with the Odie Super Duper oil, and then another coat of the Odie's oil with a little bit of the white bleed in it as well. And just for instructional purposes, I want to show how to apply this wax. And on this piece, I'm not going to use a non-woven pad at this point because this piece is already finished. It's already got the pigment in it. I really don't need to abrade into the surface to really get the wax to go deep in. It's going to go in far enough just with a simple microfiber wax applicator pad, kind of like you use on waxing a car. And if you open up our wax, you'll notice it is very dense. It's a very hard paste wax and smells like oranges. Really smells good. This is a super concentrated version of a wax. This is an old school wax in a very super concentration with all natural, completely food safe ingredients. Some of the ingredients in here are actually organic and grown on our farm. So I'm going to take a tiny amount. Now, what I'm going to do is basically moisten my applicator pad with wax. When I say moisten it, not water, with the wax, I'm just kind of going in that jar and rubbing it onto the pad. And if you notice, you don't really see any wax there, just a couple little flakes here and there. And that's it. So work it in. And this jar of wax is probably going to cover about 2,000 square feet of surface like this. So that's how far this goes. So I got enough on my pad, and I'm just going to work it in. Now, I don't see any wax here. I can't really see what I'm putting on. When you're using a real wax, you're supposed to just use a very minute amount. This is not a liquid solvent-laden wax. This is a true hard paste wax, where the wax is supposed to be. Work it in. And you may ask, how do you know you got it on the surface? Well, I can feel it. I can feel the areas where that wax is because it's a little bit more friction, stickier. You get a little grab to the surface. And you don't need a lot of wax. If you do make the mistake of putting too much on, you're literally going to have a problem with buffing it off. And then also you're not going to have that strong of a finish. Just like all Odie's products, less is more. You only want what's going to reside inside the wood to be left. And then you'll have the most durable finish you've ever seen. And the wax will step the sheen up some. And I'm just using a tiny little bit. And I can kind of see where I've got it right now. Too many times I've seen people use tons and tons of the wax and the butter, or even tons of the oil. And then they wonder why it's so difficult to apply. This is probably one of the most simplest finishes to apply. Very easy if you just follow the simple instructions. See, I'm sitting here really getting my applicator moistened, but I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to go ahead and show you the applicator, really how much wax is on there. Let's see, I'm going to come up to the camera. Does that show?
It's out of focus.
There you go.
There you go. We're perfect.
Yeah.
Very little wax on there. So I know I got it here. Now I'm going to continue. And then some of you may be asking, well, can I do that with a power tool? You could, but I'd rather you not, especially when you're new to Odie's. I'd rather you learn how to apply it properly and how much to get on the surface. And there really isn't any reason to use a power tool right now. This is a small surface. This piece is about 54 inches around diameter. Really smells nice. Pleasant day. My dog's hanging out with me. No mask needed, no respirator or special gloves. There's no petroleum solvents in this wax. There's no hardeners, there's no poison. Literally made with organic and natural ingredients. Buster's okay. He can be in the picture. And I can tell my pad is starting to run out of wax here because it's gliding easier. Not a very difficult thing to do, very easy. Moisten it a little bit more wax. Now I chose this because I didn't want to use a non-woven pad. I didn't want to use any abrasion in here because I didn't want to start digging any color out of the grain. It would be pretty hard to do that, but then again, I didn't want to take the chance. So, and at this point, I've already got the sanding I wanted. I did all the abrading I needed. I got the sheen pretty close to what I wanted. And now I'm just using this wax to tune it up just a little bit more. It's not about durability. Now this wax is very durable. The finish that's here is already durable enough. So the wax is gonna really not add any more durability. But if it was a raw surface, it would add all the durability in the world. It would be all the durability I need. I can work, this could have just been a wax surface and it'll be more durable than any finish out on the market. But right now, this is more for aesthetic. Did forget to get here. Now to make this easier, would have been nice to put this on like one of our blocks. We have these on the website. We have our little applicator blocks. Probably would have been easier than just putting it on this pad here. And I could have put a foam pad on the applicator block as well. But wasn't that difficult. I'm pretty much done. That's it. And now I'm going to let it set up. I like to let it set up for about 90 minutes is actually the preferred for me. You can go a little shorter if you're in a rush, but in about 90 minutes, it'll be completely flashed off and ready and tacked up to the point where it's ready to be buffed off. And at that time, I'll do it with a cotton towel or a microfiber cloth. And maybe at the last buff out, I'll do it with a machine. And if you use very little wax, you're not going to have a difficult time buffing it off. You could use a machine, but the reality is it's not really worth using the machine on the first part because you want to load your pads up real quick, and you're just wasting the pad. So use a cotton towel. And a cheap little washcloth like this will work great. So, and that's about it. So join back in. We're going to wait about 90 minutes. And we're going to go ahead and buff it off. Now that I have the wax applied on here and we waited for the setup time, I'm going to go ahead and buff it off. I'm going to start with a cotton terry towel, just a simple washcloth on this small of a surface right here. And I'm going to scrub that wax off. And it's going to come off real easy because I let it set up long enough and I didn't over apply. Make sure you flip your towel often. Make sure you get in an area where on the towel where there's no excess wax. I can feel this side's already waxy. This side's actually still pretty good. Now I'm going to open it up and get to the cleaner side again. And that's pretty much it. I got almost all this wax off. Table looks great. And what I'm going to do, my final buff off, I'm going to hit it with a microfiber towel just to ensure I got every last bit of that wax off the surface. In this jar, I mean, I use nothing out of here. And I think we've waxed multiple projects with this already. And we'll have that jar for the next year in the shop finishing things because it goes that far. Okay, so I got done with that. Done with the cotton towel. Now I'm going to hit it with a microfiber cloth. And I like using the microfiber for the last puff off because the little microfibers get into the pores, these micro pores in the wood, and get off that excess minute amount of wax that might be just kind of hanging out there sitting on the surface. So this ensures only what's in the wood, what bonded with the wood, melded in the wood fiber, is what remains. So fold this up, make it easy for this one. See, I can already feel it. There's a little grab on that microfiber. A little grab shows me I'm actually pulling up some of that excess wax that I left behind. And that sheen's already stepped up, and it feels wonderful. Now that I get this done, I can bring it home, and my wife will be very happy that she got her morning room table back. Let's see. Sure that every last bit, and that's how you apply Odie's wax. That simple. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and we're gonna have many more coming. I think the next one we're gonna do is butter on that Brazilian cherry table.